doesn't really matter to me.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Sleepout podcast. I'm your host Jay, and today I'm joined by my co-host Liam,
How's it going?
Finn,
Hello?
and not Will because he just didn't show up.
This has happened a few times now, and Will, you're a great host and you're a good guy, but please turn up when we record. This is like our second try this week trying to record, and Will's been like, alright, bye-bye, and just not shown up. But anyway, we're back. How's everyone doing?
Will's a mysterious man, bro. He does what he wishes.
Yeah.
He 100%
Lives-
just conked it. And
Yeah,
he
he's probably
100%
got
woke
this-
up, looked at our messages, and just went,
It just went, and went back to sleep.
Yeah, it's because he drinks like 10 energy drinks a day, so he just crashes so early.
Yeah. Well, regardless of what the absent one is up to, how you guys been? How's it going?
Good, bro.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Started work.
Hell yeah, first week. I worked this week.
I'm a working
Tomorrow as
man
well.
now. I'm an essential worker, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Same,
Let's
bro.
finally functioning members of society.
Yep.
I got a new
Only the 7th member of our friend group to join the ranks of Countdown.
I wish we could say that's an understatement, but that is
We
true.
legit run count.
We're taking
Yeah,
over,
definitely.
bro. What else is new? I've got a new mic on the way, so you guys won't have to deal with my fucking bullshit ass headset mic with a broken windsock, which sounds like someone's breathing down it 24/7. It's gonna be
It's not that bad.
You should hear in the recording. It kind of sounds pretty
Jay,
shit.
I've just realized though that now in summer, everyone who's not working at Countdown, there'll be like some days where it's just every single person is just at Countdown working,
Oh,
What do you
true.
mean?
which is gonna be a bit weird.
And some of them
Oh,
be
like
days where
all
we
7 of us.
Yeah, just all at at the same
I've been
time.
in when there was everyone except Jaden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my mum came in that day.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was me. Yeah, because me and Will were working checkouts that day.
Yeah.
You guys see there was
Crazy, man.
a new case that went into fucking the Bay of Plenty now?
Yeah,
I
it's-
have plenty.
Yeah, like down Rotorua and stuff.
Yeah, really. I heard
Yep.
that Northland's isn't Northland going into level 3 or something?
Northland's now in lockdown tonight, I think.
They're
Um,
saying it's now gonna be impossible to like do what we've normally done, where we just get to 0 cases again and then come out of lockdown.
Yeah.
And now it's saying that it's in
We
New
just have to
Zealand
live
and we,
with it.
and we can't get rid of it now. Like it's gonna stay here. It's
That's
gonna keep
yeah,
spreading.
that's pretty much it, bro. Whoever
I
came
mean,
in here with
everyone
one
knew
case
that
is
was going
so
to happen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it was gonna
it's
happen
better to just get herd immunity because then like it's basically just a common cold at that point.
Yeah, that's what my dad was saying. It's like if we
Yeah, it'll take a while, but
if we just keep
Yeah, but
fucking
the thing is like a lot of people are vaccinated. Like, I think 80% of the country has their first dose and 50% has their second. So that's pretty good going considering we've only been rolling them out for a few months now.
there's a map available now to everyone in New Zealand which has like a comprehensive guide to every suburb which is vaccinated and to what point. And it's crazy because a lot of downtown Auckland's like 80% on their second dose and shit, like 98% on their first, which is awesome because fucking that's the only way we're gonna get out of this.
You know what that reminds me of? Like the whole comprehensive map and shit.
What?
That whole ass bit of Auckland that's just gone.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting thing actually. If you go back in like satellite photos of Auckland, you get to a certain point where there was a whole suburb just where this like northern motorway sits, and then it just disappeared one year so they could build the motorway,
Yeah.
which is kind of crack up. Because imagine
There
one.
was literally just a whole ass like big portion of Auckland just gone.
Yeah, it reminds me of
motorway.
the start of what's it called? Up, where the dude gets his house like taken down, or the contractor's trying to take his house down, so they can build like a massive building, and he's like, nah, and leaves it there.
no, it kind
Yeah.
of reminds me of how like often maps in other countries they forget to add New Zealand.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
and ages ago, Jacinda actually did like a whole massive thing about trying to get New Zealand on more maps because loads of places just like forget New Zealand even exists, and it's just Australia and then nothing there after that.
Yeah. I remember I went to I found some thread on like Twitter that was like It was literally just no, it was an Instagram post, and it was a compilation of maps that didn't include New Zealand, and there were like
Yeah.
fucking 20 or something. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Put us on the
Well,
map,
no one
man.
knows we exist, bro. It's kind
That's
of
it.
better
Yeah,
though.
bro.
That's our job, bro. We
Ask any American what New Zealand is, and they'll probably say it's like some sort of Asian dish.
gotta... Can I
Because
get a New
the
Zealand with
only
rice?
Americans who know New Zealand exists are like the filthy rich ones who just like moved
Have like
to New
5
Zealand.
holiday homes here.
Yeah.
Americans know like they don't know geography at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Have
I
you
mean-
seen those videos? Have you seen those videos? And like they ask where like stuff is on the map, and I saw this one. And it's like the interviewer asks where Antarctica is, and one lady went, I don't know, somewhere in Florida.
Oh
My
God,
favorite part of the
Jesus.
world, Antarctica, Florida. There was a post that I saw, which was it was like the results of a survey where a company asked like 1,000 Americans to pick where they thought Iraq was, and a lot of them admittedly got it right, but there were some guesses that were like four or five people put it in the United States. A couple of people put
What?
Australia. One person did put New Zealand as well. But like a weirdly high amount of people decided that Iraq was just at like the southern tip of Africa and put their vote there. Which is
No, have you seen the one where?
Wait, it isn't.
bro, what?
Yeah,
They-
no, I love the ones where it's like they ask someone where a country is, and then they put it like in America.
Yeah.
Like they think their country is a different country because they're just so fucking.
They don't
retarded.
even know where their
Yeah.
own country is.
I don't know.
Imagine
Literally.
asking Americans where Canada.
Yeah, I watched a video like that, and someone that actually did that. They asked where America was, and they pointed at Canada.
Oh
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Mateus would not
Like-
be happy.
How do you not? How do you not know what country you're in, bro?
Well, where's New Zealand, bro? Even I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, first swim of the year today. That's awesome. The water's fucking freezing.
Really, first one of the year.
Yeah. Oh, first swim of this
Oh.
season.
I'd
Yeah,
beat you.
my-
I'd beat you by like 4
Yeah, me
weeks,
and
I
Jay
think.
beat you.
Oh, that's
I
true.
forgot I
Yeah.
already had that other swim. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
now
we
'cause
jumped. We jumped in
that rock
off the
pool.
rocks,
Yeah.
and it was fucking
Yeah.
freezing.
Well, now that
It was even colder today, bro. It was fucked.
Oh, really?
yeah,
I
now
don't
that the level 3 restrictions allow you to like go to the beach with one other like bubble group, me and Liam went today and we went in the water and it was so fucking cold. But it
Yeah,
was,
it was
once you're in,
freezing,
it's
bro.
actually pretty mean.
Yeah, it took a while, but once you got used to it, it was alright.
Yeah. And then we found this wooden crate just like half buried in the sand, and we took it out and we were trying to jump off it and shit, and we brought it up on the beach and some like group of people was like, "Are you guys gonna leave that crate down there?" Which was right where we found it, and I don't know what to say, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll move it." So I just moved it up the beach a bit, and we made it into a bridge over the creek.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's the being in the water's nice game because I'd worked today and then I got into the water like an hour afterwards. Like, oh,
Yeah, dude. I can't wait until summer. The days are getting hot again. The nights are getting
like
are starting later.
Yeah.
Dude,
The thing is,
I can't-
I love summer, but I just hate how hot my room gets. It literally just
Yeah,
turns into.
man.
I have to
At
have.
night, you have to like
Oh.
sleep on your floor, bro.
Yeah, I have to have my window wide open, but then I get mozzies. But I just have to like not give a fuck about the mozzies, because otherwise it's like literally impossible to sleep.
Just get
Just
like a
put a,
mozzie net
um,
over your window.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I probably should do that.
That's a pretty easy solution. They're like $20.
Saves.
Fair enough.
Drops 500 on a fishing rod. When is that arriving, Lynn?
That's an investment, bro.
That
I
is
don't
an
know.
investment right there.
Hopefully before Friday or Thursday next week.
Yeah, I'm hoping to
Sick.
get my microphone on Tuesday, which will be the podcast recordings. Because there's no way we're going to be recording in person next Friday at this rate.
No,
The pod-
Nah.
Yeah, disappointingly. But the podcast recording is going to be so crisp.
You know what's sad?
What?
We recorded the first 2 episodes in person, and then we were like, oh well, we're gonna be in lockdown for like a week.
And
we'll
and now we've
have to
recorded
record
like
a couple
9
of.
episodes.
We'll have to record a couple of episodes in lockdown, and now this is our 10th episode.
Oh! Hey, brother. Well,
Well,
Hey,
technically
Will's not even
11th.
here.
Technically
Technically
yeah.
11th, but that doesn't count. The Mateus episode isn't real, bro.
Yeah, Mateus isn't actually real. He didn't appear. That episode's just a figment of your imagination. Go take your meds.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the 10th episode. That marks like, well, 11 weeks of us uploading, which is nearly 3
Yeah.
months. The Sleepout show has been pumping up that content almost
Wait. Oh,
a quarter of
that
a
just
year.
makes me think about how long we've been in bloody lockdown for.
I know, it's been like 2 months now. It's so shit. I
Yeah.
remember we were laughing at Australia for being in lockdown for 2 months, and here we fucking are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
We're like, oh, watch, we're gonna get Australia'd, and then we just did.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I kept saying that. I was like, oh, bro, we better not get Australia, and fucking here we are. But the thing is, Australia's getting like 1,400 cases a day. We're getting like 44,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Australia.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're taking the
Australia's
cautious
way worse.
approach where Australia saw cases were going down to under like 500, and we're like, all right, sweet, you can go out. And now they're just completely fucked.
Yeah, it's weird to think because like we were out of lockdown for so long, and like being back in lockdown just makes you think about like how the whole world has basically been in lockdown this whole time, you know,
Yeah.
like
I
on
mean,
and off.
That's why shows like Squid Game and remember Tiger King last year got so popular because they came out at the right time with like the whole climate of the world, where so many people are in lockdown and have butt fuck nothing else to do, so they're just sitting down and watching these shows. And they're admittedly they're good shows. Tiger King was fucking sick, but well, Tiger King was sick in production quality. The dude it was about was sick in a different way. But it's people that time shit like that right. And it's the same with game releases and stuff. It works in their favor completely, which
Yeah,
is
man.
mean.
Exactly why we release every Monday, bro.
Yeah, Monday, where people are going to work.
Get home from work and get home from school, and you know
Yeah.
the 20 viewers. Nah.
Speaking of,
Bro, I
speaking
suppose
of,
there's, like,
oh sorry.
Nothing to watch on YouTube nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've just been
really,
watching
yeah.
like, what have I been watching? I've just been watching drum videos, man. Let's just be honest. That's all I've been watching.
I go to open YouTube, and then I scroll for like half an hour, find not like a single video I want to watch, and then I just go, all right, well that was pointless.
And then close
then
it and
just,
like go
like, go
back to
find 'em.
TikTok.
And then
Yeah.
just go to like TikTok or something.
And
then
you
mindlessly
watch
scroll.
and finally find a video you think is gonna be good, and you watch half of it, and then you get bored.
Get
Yeah,
bored as fuck. That's like that's what I did a couple nights ago. I was like, oh fuck. It was like midnight and I was like, shit, I got work tomorrow. Was this? No, it wasn't the day I had work tomorrow. It was I had to be up early the next day though. But I was like, it was midnight and I was like, ooh, I feel like watching some YouTube. I go on YouTube, fucking nothing. Nothing in my sub box, nothing anywhere that I can be fucked watching. So instead I jump on Netflix and I sit down, I watch all of The Wolf of Wall Street, and that was like fucking sick. I love that movie.
Have you never seen it before?
I'd seen half of it ages ago with you guys actually before lockdown, but then we'd never finished it. So I was like, oh fuck, I don't even remember what happened last time. So I watched the whole thing, and I fucking love it. It's a mean movie.
Yeah.
Thing is, I remember before I watched it for like ages, I always looked at it and I'd always heard people talking about it, but I never really understood what it was actually about. And I always looked at it and just thought that looked kind of shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like, what the
same.
fuck, a stockbroker?
I actually, and I actually watched it and I was like, this is a fucking main movie.
Yeah, that's how I was with Interstellar before I watched that, and now it's like my favorite movie of all time. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I didn't think Interstellar would be that good.
Like, oh, time, cool
Interstellar
things
is
happen with
awesome.
time. And then I watched it, and then I watched the... Actually, no, so what happened was I watched that video, or I started watching that video, the ending of Interstellar finally explained, and then I was like, fuck, this movie looks sick, I gotta watch it before I spoil it with this video. So I went and watched it, and then watched that video straight after, and my mind was just blown, because of the whole twist and how it's explained and shit. It's
Yeah,
just,
so cool.
it's so fucking buzzy, and it's so sick.
I need to watch that video. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
Well, I haven't seen it in a while, it wasn't since my first watch through. But I had no idea that, because it caught me off guard that like Jack Cooper from Interstellar is the stockbroker he first meets on Wall Street in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude that does the hum and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, on crack.
Yeah, and snorts cocaine through on an office
Matthew
spoon.
McConaughey, bro.
Oh.
Went from Interstellar to doing fucking Nescafe ads with George Clooney.
Did he actually?
Yeah, look, literally go to Auckland, look at any billboard, it will be either Matthew McConaughey or George Clooney sipping Nescafe.
Oh, Jesus. Is Nescafe a Nestle brand? Because Nestle is like fucked.
Is
So-
it Nestle?
Yeah, Nestle.
I always
Nestle.
thought it was Nestle. But that kind of sounds weird when you think about
that's what
it.
animals do when they find a nice batch of leaves in the forest, man.
I thought it was like Nestle as well.
No, it's Nestle, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Nestle.
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 Surely not.
It just
Wait,
sounds like
like
pig
the
Latin.
brand, like
Like the ones that
Yeah,
make
like the
Milo.
cereal and make everything.
Wait, no, did Nestle make Mile? Mile? We're getting all fucking confused. Anyway.
We don't know how to speak English. Wait, Nestle Mile?
Nestle, whatever the fuck it is. They had a contract. I think you were here last night when Will was explaining it, Will. But they have a contract where they buy water they have a water contract off of like small African villages. They buy it off these villages and these towns and then sell it back to them for like a 300% profit margin. Which is so fucked because they're taking all the water. Like they dam up rivers to take this water. So these cunts are just like not starving, but like dying of thirst. And then Nestle is like, here's your water, but for 300 times what? No,
You know, man, it's all
three
worth
times
it
what
for
it was.
them Cocoa Puffs, bro.
Oh, not based. Another cool thing that I saw today was it's not that related, but you guys might have seen it as well. But Chloe Swarbrick, like an MP for the Greens, posted about they've taken on a youth MP. Like there's some cunt in Parliament in New Zealand now who's like 18 or 19.
oh,
Yeah, which is so sick, and he's representing the Green Party as well. So he's not one of like the annoying young nats who are like, I am 18, but I already don't want rights.
That's
It's
sick.
like one of the cool people because they were a youth something like a youth party representative or some shit for ages, and now they've actually been taking on as an MP. Something I was gonna say before. Speaking of the Sleepout show and us hitting our 10th episode, 11th, but fuck, Matthias isn't real, as we said. So we've got some plans for in the future, hopefully in the very near future. We've got a kind of big old release day coming. We aren't going to confirm any dates yet, but we've got entirely new channel art being done by our very good friend Cam. You go subscribe to him, Chemical Music on YouTube. He's doing us a commission for some channel art, which is looking fucking awesome, or is gonna look awesome, sorry. And hopefully on the day of the rebrand, we'll also be able to release the Phasmophobia video. So we're just kind of pumping out a whole big old explosion of new shit. So get excited for that if you are listening right now. Hopefully, I'm hoping YouTube sees that we fucking have updated our shit and put out a new video and like, oh, let's front page these guys, and we get #1 trending and hit 1 million views in 2 days. That'd be sick.
That'd be
That probably
awesome.
won't happen.
That would be
but
so cool. But
that
it
would
won't
be
happen.
really cool.
I just want our dreams to
I
come
mean,
true.
we just got to keep pushing through, man, and just pump out content, and then we'll get there.
Fuck yeah. I mean, we have so many games at the moment that we can like fucking have heaps of fun recording. Speaking of which, Liam and Jay, you guys should get Prominence Poker. I was playing it with Will and Jaden Matthias and Jaden last night, and it would actually be such a fucking good game to record because it's just us playing poker, but you can have like, you can fuck around in it heaps. It's fun as. I was up like
Yeah.
$1,500 last night.
I was told by Jaden at Countdown today that I should get it.
It's a great game. Jay, it's free as well. You guys should both get it.
Yeah, man.
Prominence Poker. I got crazy lucky when I first started playing last night because I got gifted like 5 loot crates at the start of the game, and immediately I got a piece of drip which was worth like $150,000. And then I got a loot crate which had 100k in it, and
drip?
another one that had 50k in it. Yeah, you can get drip. One of the things I got out of a loot crate was you can get table items, and I got a hone out of it. So now I just have a
phone
vape.
is a vape.
Oh yeah, for people that aren't
doesn't know
true
what it is.
Kiwi bars. But now I've just got a vape that sits on my table while I play poker. The Crimson E-cigarette is what it's called. Another thing
Yeah,
you
man.
guys should definitely get that we were talking about it would have been fucking episode 4 now or something, is the Battlefield 2042 open beta is out, and you can just join it straight away and get access to it. And it is so much fun. It is such
good?
an awesome looking game. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy when the full release
Have you
is out.
played it? Have you played the open beta yet?
Yeah, I played like 20 minutes on it. I haven't played that much, but I got into a game, and it's just huge. The maps are huge, all the events that like happen and shit, like the tornado.
Is it
are
purely
huge.
online, or is there a campaign?
I am not sure. I just played the online.
If there's a campaign, it'll probably be dog shit, if being honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I had started playing the Battlefield 4 campaign, and it was alright. I never got fully through it. I just played a lot of online on that game. But I like the Battlefield games. The new modes in Battlefield 2042 look so cool. Because you can play
Yeah,
like
man.
games where it's like 60 people from World War II versus like 10 people who are from the future.
Oh,
Yeah,
sounds mad.
Oh, that's
Time
actually a
bending,
really
bro.
cool game.
It's such a sick
concept.
concept. I don't think it's even been done before.
The thing that I really liked about it was those snow vehicles with like the
The skids on the bottom that can like
yeah,
around the
they're so
glaciers
cool,
and shit.
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking on game when it comes out in full release. Same with Halo and all the other shit that we've talked about before.
Oh god.
Just as I spoke about Prominence Poker, Mateus tagged us all on the server and said, "Anyone want to play poker?" Might join him after this. It's only a 4
Most
gig game as well.
definitely.
I'm fucking hyped as to get my new microphone. I bought like I didn't buy it as a combo because there weren't any available with this mic, but I bought the Rode NT USB Mini, which is that was the one. It's like this little square black microphone. It's pretty nondescript, but it's like crazily good. And it's only like $150, and then I bought a boom arm and just a boom arm. Thing is, I bought a new cable, which is like a 2-meter USB-C, because I didn't know how long the cable for the actual mic that it comes with was. And then I checked the website before where I checked and it wasn't there, and suddenly it said 2 meters, and I was like, oh, $8 whole wasted.
Oh,
Oh, damn. It reminds me of when I needed to buy a new aux cable, and I went on Mighty Ape to buy one, but the Mighty Ape has like a fucking you have to spend a certain amount.
Oh, what?
So that I had so it was like $8 for this aux cable or something. So I had to buy 2 to actually get it, which is fucking bullshit.
That's so
So,
stupid.
but I mean, yeah, then I had 2, I guess.
It's like
Now they're both
Speaking of-
broken.
Speaking of buying shit, now that I've got a job, I was thinking of maybe saving up for a computer upgrade
yeah, that would be a pretty good idea.
because I haven't upgraded my computer at all
Because when
since I
did you
got it.
build that one? Like,
2018.
shit. Holy shit, it's getting on, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, mate.
Yeah, I think.
I was thinking of
I
buying a
made
new.
mine, like,
I was
20
thinking
ago.
of buying a new CPU and GPU.
Yeah, I'd get a new CPU and motherboard for yours. Your GPU's alright, but
I've just got a RX 580.
yeah, they're getting a bit outdated. I mean, I would still be with mine if I hadn't spilt coffee on it.
Yeah.
Bro, I got a fucking
1050 Ti.
1050 Ti.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That thing's probably getting on, if anything is. I don't know, I'm kind of looking, I might upgrade my CPU in the future, but at the moment my computer's kind of ballin', bro. I really like it.
Aren't you saving for a car at this point anyway?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
no?
yeah. Now that I've bought my scooter, I'm just gonna keep smacking as much money into my savings account as I can, and
Yeah, and then
Buy a
just sell
car.
your scooter before you.
yeah, sell my scooter after summer when I don't need it anymore, and then just buy a car for the rest of the year, and just for life.
Yeah, fair enough,
Yeah, I
man.
can't wait until I get a car.
Speaking of
Definitely
cool,
gonna get a yacht.
hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Speaking of cool life things that are happening in the future, Jay, it's your birthday soon.
Oh, yeah,
Just
it is, isn't it?
forgets, yeah. I mean,
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Time to be unable to celebrate it because disease. I got a good
You know,
birthday
if-
present, bro. We're gonna give you COVID.
Time to wake up and feel the exact fucking same.
Yeah, yeah. Time to wake up in the same room as I have for the last 2 months and do
Yeah.
the same thing that I have done.
Yeah.
Aren't you working
I'm gonna
Monday
get
as well?
birthdays just get
No,
older and older, man. They just get more and
I'm
more.
not
Yeah.
gonna work on my birthday.
Just call in sick, say you ate too much chalky cake, bro.
Well, I'm not rostered for Monday anyway, so.
Birthdays, as you get older, they feel less and less important. Like when you're a kid, you're all like, "Woo! It's my 10th birthday. I got a Lego set."
I don't know, man. Like, of course, like I'll be excited for my 18th birthday and shit, but
Yeah,
like
because that's a
my
big set.
17th, like who cares, you know?
It's
Bro,
just-
my fucking last birthday, woke up at 6 a.m. and went to work. Got back from work at
No,
8
you
and then went to
Didn't-
school.
You went to school.
Oh, that's right.
No, remember school got postponed.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't
That's
it?
It was
Fuck.
we were meant to be at Explore, but then we
Yeah,
weren't. And then
yeah,
instead, I
yeah.
was walking down my driveway in the rain at 6 a.m. to go to work,
Oh,
What a
damn.
solid birthday.
thinking like I could be at
I don't
Explore.
know.
right
Maybe
now.
I will work, but on my birthday, probably not though.
I've got a pretty mean time for my birthday in the year because mine's right in the middle of study leave, and I'm hoping that we're out of the lockdown by then, or at least COVID settled
Yeah,
down.
we fucking better be, bro.
Well, you can't really say COVID settled down. More like we've stepped up to be able to live with it. Because I reckon in like 5 years we just kind of have to. It's just gonna become another thing like the flu. People are gonna get it. People are still gonna die from it. But society's just gonna be numb to it.
Yeah.
But oh well. I mean, it's been an interesting couple of years to live through in this point of history. This is like we are living through major history that'll be written about in the future.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but this will be like taught.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Yeah, it's like how we learn about the
Kids
Black
and-
Plague and Spanish flu and shit. Like,
Yeah,
imagine.
kids in like 3020 are gonna be like, all right, I got a history project to do about 4 cook cunts that lived on an island during a massive pandemic.
But the funny thing is though about that, about like how you were saying like how it's gonna be written in the future and stuff, is like in the Black Plague, for example, like it was so horrible, like the Middle Ages, people running around like disease
Rotting and
running
shit.
rampant, like literally just like rats running everywhere, and like it's just
Dead
so
bodies
gross,
everywhere and
like dead
shit.
bodies everywhere. But like,
It look-
and now it's just like some stoned cunt eating pizza rolls and playing on his PS4. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's all you can do. It's like back then you'd
Yeah.
have to fend for your life. There were people like
Like-
rubbing onions on the bumps they got and shit.
yeah, now you
Nowadays-
smoke 2 bongs before you go to sleep and play Red Dead Redemption 2. Like,
like legit, like back then, it was legit like a fucking wagon that would come through every day to collect dead bodies.
yeah, and
Yeah,
they're just
half
like,
the time-
bring out your bodies.
Bring
Half
out
the
your
time, the people
dead.
wouldn't even be dead; they'd be still alive, but they just put
it's
them on
like
it
in,
anyway.
what do you call it?
Horrible histories.
Monty Python.
Oh, there's
Um,
a whole song in Horrible Histories where they would because the wagon would have a bell and one dude would just
Yeah.
sit there. I'm pretty sure they just choose people who like they would just sacrifice themselves to ring the bell on this wagon because they just sit at the front of this wagon full of teeming dead corpses of people with the Black Plague, which is so
Yeah.
fucked. Imagine that being your job.
You would imagine how many of them died and how many people they had to hire.
Yeah, I mean back then it was like, oh, 1 p.m. the wagon's coming around to collect my half-dead sister from the floor of my hut. And nowadays it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's 1 p.m. time to check my phone on RNZ to see how many people have a disease today. What a change 1,000 years brings.
It's quite a weird concept.
Yeah. Shit's
Also,
wild.
the Black Plague wasn't 1,000 years ago, was it?
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
like,
It
no,
was,
it
it
was-
was like
surely
200
it was
years
not
ago.
1,000
It wasn't
It was like
1,000.
200.
It wasn't 1,000 years ago. It was like it was 400 because it was in the
I'll look it up.
1600s. It's fucking history. History is huge if you think about it. We've only
When
lived
was
like
Black Plague? Yeah, and we only have like, we only have like something like 7,000 years of Russian history.
yeah.
The Black Death was from
1346.
13, yeah.
Oh,
from
so it was
1346 to
700 years
1353.
ago. Holy,
Holy
shit.
A long time ago, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's insane to think about that. 700 years ago that happened.
It's nuts to think that like 1,005 years ago in 1016, that was when Britain was first invaded by like another power, and that was when Britain kind of like Britain became like populated, and that's when civilization started forming there. And it's nuts to think that like some of the buildings and some of the roads in London have got to be like 800, nearly 1,000 years old because that's where they settled. Fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
it's cool, man.
Holy
History is
shit,
awesome.
the first known pandemic in history was 430 BC, and
Shit.
it killed as much as 2/3 of the population of the world.
Holy
apparently.
fuck.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
it's,
Well, we're
you know what's
lucky.
weird? You know what's weird?
What?
There's a pandemic like every 100 years.
Yeah, there was like one 2020,
Like-
1920, 1820.
Yeah, 1340, 1920, 1660, 1850, like 1920, 2020. It's fucked, man.
Yeah. It's just the thing is each one has been getting disease. Well, I was gonna say each one's been getting less bad because we have access to medicine now, but it kind of hasn't because diseases are now evolving to take on what we throw at them,
Yeah, man.
which is nuts. Like
crazy.
people were worried that the Delta variant of COVID was like resistant to the vaccine, which has only been around for like a year.
The thing is, like, they're probably gonna make like new versions of the vaccine pretty soon, I'd say.
Yeah, that's the thing. A funny thing that I learned about Pfizer, the company that makes the vaccine, is that they were the people that invented Viagra.
Viagra.
Yeah, they invented Viagra as a heart medication back in like the early 1900s. And now they're out here fucking making
A heart
vaccines.
medication.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. They made it as a heart medication, and people realized that they were having erections that lasted like hours while while they
Yeah.
were medicating their heart, and they were like, we're onto something here, because it increased blood flow to everywhere.
Male prostitution.
And it was funny because when I was watching The Wolf of Wall Street, there's one scene where they're like, oh, let's invest in Pfizer, and that's set like 30 years ago, and Pfizer's still around making us vaccines, man.
Yeah, I remember I was watching The Wolf of Wall Street, like, in this lockdown, and I heard him say Pfizer, and I was like, what? I was like, that's...
That's the ones that did us. No, wait, what?
Why? What?
That's the ones that gave us the vaccine now. That's why I had...
It's the ones that made us.
We're all
Turns out humans are actually just made by
just...
Pfizer.
We're a massive Pfizer experiment. That'd be awesome.
I mean, we kind of are a massive Pfizer experiment.
True. We're all the...
Think about it.
Well, no, when I
Guinea
was...
pigs for the vaccine.
Now, have you guys heard... So, you know, like, the whole theory that, we're in a simulation and all that?
Yeah, simulation.
Yeah.
Well, part of it is, that if we are a simulation, then the people simulating us must have a much more boring world than our world, because why would you make a simulation that's
That is
more
more boring, yeah.
than your
Yeah.
world?
Well,
So-
the thing is, if we're being simulated by some sort of massive and like multi-dimensional being, I don't think they're gonna have a concept of boredom. They're not gonna feel
That's
human
true.
emotions and shit.
Yeah. Well, they might. You
They
never
might,
know,
bro.
bro.
Maybe they're just a bro living in his garage making us, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We're all just one massive game of The Sims.
Yeah, but it should be kind of cool.
Yeah. They made my sim fucked, man. They gave me some bad traits.
You fly too high at a plane, you just hit the screen.
Oh shit, man! My plane's
Boing.
people that go to the International Space Station are actually going to the USB port on the front of the computer. All right, I'm out. I'm leaving the skybox.
And then beyond that is when you enter the dimension.
You just enter someone's room.
It's just a massive room. That would actually be kind of sick, like being in a massive ass room, but like you're fucking.
But also be
tiny.
kind of terrifying if we were a simulation.
Yeah.
Because then if we discovered that we were a simulation and
They
then
would
they
just
knew
shut
that
us
we
off.
knew, then they'd probably just
Oh.
fucking unplug us, bro. They just
This is
fucking
too
pulled
deep talk right now, bro.
Oh,
What are we even
What
talking
if,
about?
what if they accidentally like trip over the cable, bro, and just unplug the simulation?
Yeah, bro.
What if we get unplugged, man?
What if their phone runs out of charge? Then we'll run out of charge.
Quick, bro, hurry up and get to the gas station. We need a new charger. The simulation's gonna die. That's what happens this year. The simulation's currently on low power.
The sun is
mode.
actually the cunt's lamp.
We've just, oh my god, we've
What are
lost
we
our
even
minds
talking
again.
about?
I don't know.
I feel like like when it comes to like the last 10 minutes of the podcast, we just fucking lose it.
Loser. We've only been going for 36 minutes.
Boy.
I've broken the news to you.
Oh man.
We did it-
That's fucking
I think we did a
crazy.
decently long episode.
Hey, bro,
last
my Steam stocks are fucking going, bro.
night. What, your download speed?
Nah, bro, my stocks, bro. That shit just skyrocketed.
I'm invested
You
in...
invested in Steam.
Yeah, of course, bro. It's currently at 6 megabits a second, bro.
Megabit,
That's
that's
six.
nothing.
That's 6 mega bitcoins a second.
Oh, bro, not the mega Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, Liam, did
It's
you...
like little kid whenever they like are trying to emphasize something, they just add like super
Yeah.
mega awesome like.
It was not $1, it was a mega dollar, mum, I swear. Liam,
Suck
did you
my
end
cock.
up being able to sell your Bitcoin and all your crypto?
Nah, I still have it.
Right.
How's that dry?
Because...
He's
oh,
making good financial decisions.
Well, no, because you were trying to sell your Bitcoin.
I was trying to
so
sell it last night, and then it was like, no.
Oh, really?
No, you're 12, you can't, sorry.
Yeah.
Why? Like, how much would you make anyway?
I'm like 100, maybe 150.
Oh, that's a decent amount, but like, just go to work.
It
for a
was
week.
free. It was 300 before, but then
Imagine
it
it
went
goes
down.
to 3, like it's worth like 3 grand all of a sudden. You just can't sell.
I'd cry probably.
Mateus has got his financial shit sorted out. He transfers 100 a week into a fucking stocks account. It's
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
sick.
I'm thinking of doing that because you don't have to be 18 for that shit. But
Yeah,
I
it's
tried
just
to make an
sharesies.
account and I sent them proof of my address and they just said no. This is not good
What?
enough.
Yeah, they said that to me too. I tried to
Yeah.
make an account, and they were like, "No, this is an incorrect address." And I'm like,
I,
"What?"
do you
I
mean I
sent them a
live here?
government. I sent them a government, like a photo of a thing from the government that has my address on it. They were like, "Nah, we
Wait,
need
what?
better proof." And I was like, "What? How?"
They just like give us your exact details all down to the color of
Coordinates.
your. You have to give us your exact details down to the color of the soles of your feet. Otherwise, we won't believe you.
we need a photo of every inch of your house.
And body.
Should I just send
Inside
them a
and
photo?
out. You should
Send them a photo of a wall. I'm like, this is my proof I live here.
Wait, what? No, just send them a selfie of you, like real close up to your face, and then like a tiny bit of your house in the background.
This is my house. Can you see it?
With the Snapchat text, like the black text.
Hey, baby, you gonna verify my shares account? Aha. Alright, man. Well, should we wrap it up, bro?
Sure.
I guess.
We gotta have a good episode next week, though. We gotta get Will to stay awake for
This
it.
is a good episode, bro.
This has been a decent episode, I reckon.
All
It's just a bit of a
episodes are good.
shorter
Steam
one, man.
to the moon.
Shut the
What?
fuck up, Liam.
Bro, I just bought that dude, bro. Now it's fucking.
You bought that dip
Bro,
and you're down
are
on
you guys
speed.
invested in
Nah, bro.
Dogecoin?
Liam is.
I did own Dogecoin. Don't anymore.
Oh,
Not
well.
since the
Bye, guys.
incident.
Alright, bye.
Alright. Bye.
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 Bye.